Hey there, welcome to my channel, The Wicked Bee of the West. I'm Stephanie Eubank, doctoral candidate at Concordia University, SNHU alum, and instructor at Cal State Stanislaus and Cal State East Bay. And I'm here to welcome you to my channel because remote's here to stay. Today, I wanted to briefly talk about subject matter experts. And as somebody who's been both a leader and a subject matter expert for many years, especially while working on my academic goals, there's some really interesting back and forth on both spectrums that I find really interesting on the topic of subject matter experts, especially in remote work. So the consensus, both from academic experts and those in the field, is that subject matter experts, or SMEs, are the weird people in the back of the room who just don't conform to what's considered the norm in the business culture. These people tend to be very comfortable in who they are, don't really dress the way that you would expect business professionals to be, but they get the job done. They know what they're talking about, and they're good at helping fix things and put out the fires. And what's interesting is many people don't regard them within practice and academically as leaders. And what's interesting is in a remote workplace, first and foremost, middle management type leaders tend to be unnecessary, because in remote work, it tends to evolve into shared leadership per all of the academic research on the topic. And even more interestingly, these type of subject matter experts, because they're so comfortable and authentically themselves and have a lot of empathy and ability to communicate in that kind of a way to put out fires and make sure to do planning for eventuality A, B, and C, they tend to kind of make their own position, but these kind of positions that they make really thrive as online and remote leaders and work really well with the type of people who work really well in a remote setting as followers or employees. So right now we're seeing kind of a pushback with everybody going, no, we don't want remote. No, we want everybody to come back in, and this back and forth, because what we're seeing is with remote work, we have to change what we consider the typical or ideal leader is. And we have to really change how we curtail culture of leadership. Leadership is an evolving concept, and we want these critical subject matter experts who have those specific tools that are just not teachable to be in these leadership roles, because that's where they're fitting better, especially as we evolve into shared leadership arenas within remote work, which will help businesses be able to better financially afford to innovate, because they're not having to spend so much more money on leaders, and instead can put money into their teams to help their teams get the job done and build more projects and innovate even further. So in the words of Bill Gates, be kind to the nerds, they become your boss. In this case, be kind to the subject matter experts. They're evolving into the new type of leadership that we should be looking for in our remote teams, and the new type of cohesive glue in our remote teams. So if you have comments, share. I'd love to sit and hear you out on it. Again, my name is Stephanie Eubank, and I am the Wicked Bee of the West. If you want additional information on my consulting firm that builds training for remote leaders and remote workers, feel free to hit me up on any of my social media or on my website, which is linked in the bio below. Stay safe with the atmospheric river going on, and as always, be well.